What's going on, guys? Killer6 back with another Borderlands 2 Top 10, and today we're taking a look at my picks for the top 10 items in Borderlands 2. So without further delay, let's jump right into it.
And the award for last place in a top 10 list goes to number 10!
At number 10, the Sandhawk SMG. A lot of people would probably rate this unique blue SMG from the Captain Scarlet DLC higher, but honestly, you need a very specific variant of this gun to really make it worth using. Ideally, you want a flying prefix and all doll parts with whatever sight you prefer. That said, a stomping Sandhawk or really any variant Sandhawk is good, but the flying version absolutely wrecks. To get this gun, you need to complete the Whoops story mission in the Captain Scarlet DLC. You can see my guide to farming a Sandhawk in the description below.
Number 9, this better be good!
Coming in at number 9 is the Chain Lightning. This legendary grenade mod can be obtained from badass sorcerers in the Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep DLC. What makes it so good is that you can hit enemies without aiming and it will hit them near instantly. Combine this item with a Moxie gun for healing and you can pretty much always have full health. Another bonus is that it regens grenades while you hold it, so if buying grenades in ultimate mode is a bit too expensive, just equip this and let it replenish them for you. I have a guide to the fastest farming route for this in the description of the video.
Don't hate, it's number 8!
The Lyuda sniper rifle comes in at number 8, and I know this one will make some people mad because I've ranked it so low on this list, but the reason I've put it at number 8 is because the ammo consumption. In ultimate mode, and especially in the overpower levels, this sniper will be a constant ammo problem for you. Sure, the damage is amazing, but if you are always out of ammo, you can't really do any damage. That said, a 0 with a sniper heavy build, including a sniper ammo relic, can make great use of this gun. To get a Lyuda, you need to do the Good, the Bad, and the Mordecai mission given by the bounty board in Sanctuary, and you need to kill Gettle in the Dust. A link to my video guide on farming this is in the description below.
Number 7! Gary, I swear, if you left the wrong sign one more time, just one more time!
At number 7 is the Interfacer's Shotgun. This Hyperion shotgun is one of the better Seraph items in the game. The only reason I rank it so low on this list is because in order to get it, you have to beat Veracitus the Invincible, and on Ultimate Mode or at Overpower level 8, that is a nightmare for most players. However, you can get this gun from the Seraph vendor in Normal and True Vault Hunter modes in exchange for Seraph crystals. What makes the Interfacer such a good item is the amount of projectiles you can get on enemies in short succession. Finding the range for the Interfacer is the main thing that people struggle with. Ideally, a medium close range attack works great with this gun, and this gun is amazing as a hipfire weapon. Find yourself a practicable version with a Hyperion grip and stock and you'll be nearly unstoppable.
And now for number 6!
The Fastball grenade gets my number 6 slot. This legendary grenade mod is obtainable from Bowl in Three Horns Divide, and you can get it early on in each playthrough. It's the highest base damage per projectile item in the game, but it's limited by only being able to effectively kill one enemy at a time in most cases. Using this grenade in conjunction with a Moxie gun is a super effective way to keep your health up while outputting massive damage. A good fastball will last you quite a while in each playthrough, usually all the way through normal mode, most of the way through True Vault Hunter mode, and then in Ultimate you can luckily farm on level versions as you level up.
I know 5 ways to kill a guy with a sign, Gary! 5!
At number 5 is the Pimpernel. This unique blue sniper rifle, manufactured by Malawan, is obtainable as a quest reward for Don't Copy That Floppy in the Captain Scarlet DLC. This sniper is one of the more interesting items in the game. When you shoot this gun, the bullet will split on impact with additional projectiles going up and outward, so hitting shots on enemies below their crit spots usually means you'll often do massive amounts of damage while using this gun. This gun is actually extremely useful in the hands of every single Vault Hunter in the game and works really well with Zero in his bore skill. Combining this gun with a B shield for amp damage makes it arguably the best sniper in the game.
To number 4!
The Grog Nozzle is one of those items that when you first see it, you think, wow, that damage is just pathetic. But what it lacks in damage, it makes up for in keeping you alive. The Grog Nozzle is a Moxie weapon, and that means it can heal you. Combining the Grog with a Chain Lightning, Stormfront, or Fastball means near instant healing. In Ultimate Mode, many veteran Vault Hunters will get the Grog near the start of the playthrough so that they have health regen since enemies are so tanky. To get the Grog, you need to start the Beard Makes the Man side quest in the Tiny Tina Assault on Dragon Keep, but do not finish it. If you complete that quest and turn it in, you will lose the Grog Nozzle. The downside to this is that the parts on your Grog will change every time you save and quit, but that's not too big of a deal since the main usage is just holding in your hand while throwing grenades to heal yourself.
And the bronze medal goes to...
Number 3 is the Antagonist Shield. This Seraph item is obtainable only from the vendor in Flame Rock Refuge in exchange for 120 Seraph Crystals, which is honestly a ridiculously cheap price to pay for what is arguably the best defensive item in the game. What makes this shield so good is a combination of things. First, when enemies attack you, this shield launches homing slag orbs at them, which in ultimate mode is huge as slagging enemies is almost always a must in order to kill them quickly. Secondly, this shield has up to a 50% chance to deflect enemy bullets, and it makes those deflected bullets have up to 880% extra damage applied to them. Lastly, and not leastly, if an enemy attack does somehow make it through, you have up to 49% damage reduction from them. Add all that up and you have a beast of a shield. With perfect parts, you also have the ridiculous recharge delay of just 1.43 seconds.
Number 2!
Coming in at number 2 is the B Shield. This shield is all about offense. If you want to do the most damage in the least amount of time, then this is the shield for you. In order to get the most out of the B Shield, it has to remain fully charged. For that reason, it's not ideal in all situations, and I'd actually recommend not using it all the time. When you have an area where you know that you have cover from enemy fire, or you know that you can kill enemies in quick succession without taking much damage, the B Shield is the best choice. It's also great for many boss fights. A bee plus a Lady Fist, or an Interfacer, or a Sandhawk, or a Pimpernel, or any number of other items will make extremely quick work of most bosses. If you value great offense over defense like I do, then the B Shield is a must.
Honorable mention!
Honorable mention goes to the Norfleet. This is another one of those picks that I feel like people are going to see it as controversial, but to me, the Norfleet, while extremely powerful, is not even remotely necessary for a solid arsenal of equipment. Honestly, you're just as well off finding yourself a decent Topnia, which you can easily get from the Snowman chest. Making the Norfleet even more of a problem for this list is just how hard it is to get. You either need to kill Hyperius the Invincible or Vermivorous the Invincible just to have a chance to get it. I one time killed 7 Vermivorouses in a row before I got one Norfleet, and Hyperius is just as stingy since his loot pool has the Pyrophobia, Shred-a-Fire, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot Shield, Hornet, Sledge of Shotguns, Seraphs, and even more junk in it, making the Norfleet a tough get from him as well.
And now, for the big finale, who's clocking in at number 1?
Finally, coming in at number 1 is the Unkempt Herald. This Torgue pistol is my pick for the best all-around item in Borderlands 2 for a number of reasons. Let's start with normal mode. On normal, you can get this gun by level 11 and it will generally last you into the 20s. It makes a great weapon to get out a fight for your life, and the sheer damage output is enough to easily take down most badass enemies in mere moments. Also in normal mode, you don't need to worry about parts on this gun. Whatever Unkempt Herald you get is going to be good. In True Vault Hunter mode and Ultimate mode, it becomes a little more important to find a variation of this gun with matching grip, as the matching grip will increase your magazine size and your reload speed. But even still, most Unkempt Heralds will do the trick even with terrible parts. If you're lucky enough to land yourself a double penetrating prefix on the Unkempt Herald, then you're now a damage outputting machine. Once you get used to the fire rate, projectile speed, and the general feel of this gun, it's easy to see why many people consider it to be the best all-around item in the game. So there you have it, that's my top 10 best items in Borderlands 2. Let me know down in the comment section below what your favorite item is and why. Please don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe for more Borderlands content, and be sure to check out the description of this video for links to video guides on how to farm most of the items in this video. Thank you so much for watching this top 10 video. There is a link to more top 10s in the description below. See you guys next time. Take care.